everyone. Good news, everyone, as Dr. Professor Farnsworth would say from Futurama, which I still watch that show to this day. What do I think of the Tyson Jake Paul fight from a martial artist standpoint? First thing first, that fight was so staged. It was ridiculous. I watched the movement. I watched Mike Tyson. I watched Jake Paul. I can see that Mike Tyson was holding back. I can see Mike Tyson, his quick movement. Now, I don't care how good you are, and trust me, that's the best looking 59-year-old man I've ever seen in life. And I had the pleasure of growing up seeing this man at 18 whipping grown men like they were children. And if you watch my channel, you probably remember that too. His trainer, I think, was Goose. I know who he is. Just was the best boxer trainer that you could ever had. Quick movement. The peekaboo style is a very risky style, but it's a great style if you can pull it off. But it required great foot movement. I watched that fight. Mike Tyson had good movement. Time, I don't care how good you are, Father Time, it's gonna come for you all. But you can hit in punches and bunches. Mike Tyson still had the movement, still had the head movement, but I cannot count that as a real fight. I watched it, the timing, the quick movement, the very changing the speed of your punches, changing the speed of your timing, which is the secret of karate, is timing and sensing when to go. If you ever seen Lyoto Machida in his heyday, even though he was considered boring style, he sensed, which is Godo-sen, Sendo-sen, he sensed when to hit his opponents. Mike Tyson was too good. He hit you from 0 to 100 in his heyday, and you never saw it coming. He didn't rev back. That's how you know an inexperienced fighter, when they telegraph their punches, or the movement should be, you should knock him out so quick and your hand be so quick that they never saw it coming. That's how you see a lot of knockouts happen. Either Taekwondo, karate, boxing, they don't telegraph, they counter, or they hit inside their mind, and boom, it's like a bullet. You never see a bullet go all the way back. You just see it hit you from 0 to 100 with a split second. Mike Tyson is too good of a boxer to let this go, to just, granted, he is slower, but he's still better than someone that's 45. But Jake Paul or Logan Paul, that's a staged fight. You can't tell me otherwise. Now listen to me. Everybody want to hate on Logan Paul, but Logan Paul and his brother, or Jake Paul, wherever, you know who I'm talking about. Both of them have mastered making themselves the villain for profit. They went from YouTubers to now success, and you can say whatever you want to say about the Paul brothers. They made boxing more relevant than it's been in a long time, and you can say that not to be true. But you look at the buy rates before they came on the scene, and you look at the buy rates now, they literally helped make MMA and boxing crossover more successful. Now, if you can get past the hype machine and them saying they can beat, they just want to piss you off, because even if you know they're not true, you willing to pay $20 to see them get knocked out, or $50 to see them get knocked out or defeated. They have mastered the art of the heel. Now, with that being said, Logan Paul or Jake Paul or whoever the fighters are, you won't be considered great until you fight someone that's in your age bracket with your same skill set and in the same identification. It is no profit of you being 29, 30 years old, being a 59-year-old man. I do not see that as a win. I just see that, okay, you beat a 59-year-old man. So in my eyes, you kind of went down a bit, because now people are going to ask, okay, I'm not going to pay you just to pay $65 to beat, people past their prime. Now, I understand those fighters, they try and get paid. Mike Tyson got paid. And Mike Tyson haven't seen a $20 million pay or $10 million pay for a long, long time. I remember this man was getting $60 million per fight. And if Mike Tyson could control Mike Tyson, I mean, he could have went much farther than he did. But to be that type of killer, you have to turn a switch and become an assassin, and that stuff wear on you after a while. And Mike Tyson was great, but Mike Tyson destroyed Mike Tyson. But he understands that now. And I'm so happy Mike Tyson has came back from oblivion and remarking himself, and now he's a much kinder, gentler man. But he had to go through a lot of pain, and he has some undiagnosed mental health. That dude was a killer. If you look at a person and say, who's a killer and who's a not, you know who's a G and who's not a G. Mike Tyson was a G. That was a grown man. You don't want to mess with a grown man like that. There's some people you can fake and some people you don't want to mess with. Mike Tyson was one of those. So with that said, from a martial arts standpoint, it wasn't a real fight. I saw just an exhibition, a movement, and they both give and take to make it competitive. But it wasn't a real fight. And plus that script that I saw that was leaked, it was too close to what happened. But I mean, I can't blame both for trying to get a payday. But I just say that's not a real fight. Let's see a real fight with a real competition. Give me Conor McGregor, and Logan Paul. And then if you can beat Conor McGregor, I can say you legit. And Logan Paul is not bad introduction boxer. He has greatly improved. But you being 60-year-old men, that's like me being 75-year-old old ladies. I shouldn't feel proud of that, But we'll see. So, all right, guys, have a good one.